Good morning, my friends. This is Len. So in the previous video, we talked about being stuck in a rut, wishing that someday, fantasizing that someday we're going to have the money, the time to do the things we want to do, to go the places we want to go to live the life we'd like to live. The question is, how are we going to get there? Well, we're not going to get there with the J-O-B. We're going to get there by, for many of us, for the people that do get there, except for those few that win the lottery, which most of us don't, we're going to get there by being in business for ourselves. So the next question then is, if we're going to be in business for ourselves, how are we going to do that? Yeah, you might consider franchising, and I know some people that have done very well with franchises, but consider the following. Franchising is a very, very difficult way to get started in business. First off, it requires a fair amount of money. Now, not all franchises are created equal, but let's take McDonald's, for example. So you see that local McDonald's on the corner, and you go, my God, they're busy all the time. They must be making a fortune. I'd like to have one of them. Well, did you know if you can afford to buy a McDonald's or own a McDonald's, you probably don't need your own business because you probably are already independently wealthy. You have to have $250,000 in liquid cash, not borrowed funds. You have to have $250,000 before you can even open the conversation with McDonald's. Now, having said that, again, not all franchises are created equal, and there are many franchises you can buy for a lot less than $250,000. But let me read something to you. I am now reading about McDonald's. McDonald's is looking for you to have $250,000 for you being able to manage finances, being able to motivate and train people, your employees, have a willingness to complete a comprehensive training program, and be able to devote full time, note that, full time to managing your new restaurant. And if you do all of those things, maybe in a few years, you'll begin to make a profit and begin to get your investment back. Well, that hardly sounds like freedom to me. And unfortunately, as you may know, many people who start their own businesses in our society fail. They don't make money at it. They lose money, and they ultimately end up shutting down. The failure rate of new business startups is very high. I don't want to quote it sitting here today. You could easily look it up on the internet and see what it is, but I think that most new businesses fail in the first 3 to 5 years. So how are we going to pull this off? If we're going to achieve financial freedom and going to achieve time freedom, how are we going to do it? What's the best way to go? Do you want to be responsible for running a franchise, managing a bunch of pimply-faced high school and college students working for minimum wage and hoping that you're going to recoup your investment in 3 to 5 years? If you do, good luck. That's probably not the way most people achieve financial freedom and time freedom. This is Len. If you like this video, share it with a friend. Click like, leave a comment, and watch the next video in this series. In the next video, we're going to talk about why network marketing, the business of the 21st century, according to Robert Kiyosaki. Once again, this is Len. You have a great day. Bye for now.